Welcome to Parlay Power Hour for September 24, 2021. The season's on the goddamn line tonight, Grant. The season's on the line. We're joined by Will Reed. I'm happy to have him here. He's back, joined by Grant Mitchell as usual. How you guys doing?
I'm doing wonderful. It's great to be back for the Parlay Power Hour crew. I hope all my fans are still out there. I know they were waiting for me to come back. But we got a special show tonight. I'm excited. Big game in the MLB. Wild card runs through one of these teams in New York or Boston. I'm excited.
I'm so fucking fired up for this game. I'm swearing all. I'm so fired up for this baseball game tonight. I feel like I'm about to run through a brick wall. Honestly, I might break that glass and jump out the window. I'm ready to go. Grant, how you doing?
Taylor, you're gonna get a shutdown with all the F-bombs you drop on the show, and you always drop them within the first 30 seconds. Like, what if a kid found the show and tuned in, and that's what you let them hear?
They're in school right now, Grant. It's Friday morning at 10 o'clock. They shouldn't be watching the show anyways. And you know what? I marked this video after we're done, not made for kids. So I got you there, buddy.
Well, kids shouldn't be betting. So
no, kids should not.
That's true. That's very true.
Kids should not be betting. Well, no, you know what though? This isn't really betting because it's a game of skill, right? I think betting's a game of skill. I don't think it's a game of chance. I think it's a game of skill. We're going in there. We're breaking down the pitching matchups, breaking down the hitting matchups. We're going to make an educated bet. We might lose. We might win. Who knows? We're not going to lose tonight, though. You know why, Grant? You know why?
Why is that, Tanner?
The yellow jerseys. That's why. Guaranteed win tonight at Fenway Park. Garrett Cole I'm not going to say it because we don't know. We could have kids on. Garrett Cole you know what? We're going to win this baseball game tonight. Anyways, Yankees Red Sox. We're doing a special Parlay Power Hour edition of the Yankees and Red Sox game. We're just doing Yankees and Red Sox bets. There's not another game in Major League Baseball tonight that anyone cares about. It's all about Yankees Red Sox, unless you guys care about the Nationals tonight. Who are they even playing?
Is it the Marlins, I think?
Please.
No, they played the Marlins like a week. It doesn't matter. I think they're playing the Reds.
Doesn't matter. So first of all, right off the top, we got to get your opinions. I'm obviously rooting for the Red Sox tonight. Who are you guys rooting for? Not who you think's going to win, who you're rooting for.
The Blue Jays.
No, you can't make that decision, Grant. Yankees or Red Sox. It's not the Blue Jays edition of Parlay Power
Hour. The first baseball team I joined was the Gainesville Yankees. I was a pitcher. I had the most strikeouts batting and throwing on the team, so I'll ride with the Yankees.
That was one of the first stories I remember Grant telling on the show, and I'm a ride with him too. I like the Yankees. You kind of turned me off of the Red Sox, so go Yanks.
You know what? First of all, you guys are assholes. Second of all, we're still here. Do you understand that? We are still here, Grant. Give us COVID. Give the whole team COVID. We're still here. Go on a massive losing streak. We're still here, Grant. Everyone thought the New York Yankees were going to clean our asses, wipe our asses, win this division.
I've gotten this speech every morning for the past 3 weeks, Will.
We're still here, Grant. We are still here. We're here to stay. I'm ready to run through a freaking brick wall right now, and we're going to go out and do that tonight. We're going to maul Garrett Cole. He doesn't stand a chance. Nathan Iavaldi has been sensational at home. It's going to be one hell of a show tonight. Red Sox by 1 million, baby. Let's get into a Parlay Power Hour. This is the best hour of your day. Not only is this the best hour of your day, this is the Electric Factory for September 24, 2021, and it's going to be one electric show today, boys. Let's get right into it, Grant. Well, should we start with the baseline bet, like the traditional?
Yep, go for it. That's yours.
Red Sox money line. Here's why. Red Sox have owned the Yankees this year. It's at Fenway Park. First of all, the fact of the matter that we're an underdog at home against the Yankees they finally swept the Texas Rangers. Boo freaking who. You should sweep the Texas Rangers. You're the New York Yankees. The fact of the matter that this team is on the verge of not making the playoffs is insanity. And they're going to put us as underdogs tonight because Garrett Cole's on the mound. Garrett Cole gave up 7 runs in 5.2 innings, Grant, to the freaking Cleveland Indians. So there goes Will. There goes Will. He ruined it for us. 7 runs in 5.2 innings, Grant. That's not okay. He's not going to do anything tonight. I do think Garrett Cole pitches better than he did last week, but the Red Sox get the win tonight. Red Sox on the money line. Do you guys agree? We're going to kick Will out of here. Yeah, we'll be back. Grant, what do you think?
I do think the Red Sox are going to win this game. I mean, if I had to pick, I would root for the Yankees, but I'm not a Yankees fan, and I'm not a Red Sox fan. Will was kind of onto something, Tanner. If you're not a Red Sox fan, you make it very hard to support the Red Sox because you're so insufferable. So I do think they're going to win this game, though. I think they're going to win 2 out of 3 in this series. And I know that sounds weird to say since Garrett Cole's pitching tonight. You might think, okay, well, this is the night the Yankees get their one win. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Boston's very fired up. They know that they have a chance to make a statement at home. I think they take the first game, lose the second, win the third.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And you know why I'm so excited, Grant? It's playoff baseball. Playoff baseball is back. Garrett Cole's got to pitch in a hostile environment tonight against the Boston Red Sox. Should be a fun one. Will, you're back. The Wi-Fi's back. Who you going with tonight?
Yeah, Will the Wi-Fi is back, but I like the reasoning there that I heard from Grant. I mean, it seems to me that the Yankees never win those big games that they need to win, and this is one of those games they need to win. I don't think Garrett Cole is going to come out there and pitch a big game. You guys mentioned it, allowed 7 runs in 5.1 innings just a few days ago in his last start. I don't think he's going to come out with the energy he needs in this game. The Red Sox have been on fire wearing those yellow jerseys. They're still at home. They're going to be in Fenway. The place is going to be packed. It's going to be rocking. I mean, they got one of their best pitchers on the mound, Iavaldi. I think they take it to the Yankees tonight, and I like that plus 100 right there for the money line.
Yeah,
Tanner, I have to say, I do not like the jerseys.
Well, you're not from Boston, so it's like you're not from you're not a Red Sox fan. You don't understand what the jerseys mean, Grant. And you know what? You know why you don't like the jerseys, Grant? You know why you don't like the jerseys?
I have a feeling some bullshit's about to come.
Because we win in those jerseys. Those jerseys are automatic W. And you know why you're scared, Grant? You know why you're scared?
I'm not scared. I'm not a fan of either
team. You have real estate rent-free in your head. Major League Baseball just gave us the clearance to wear these in the playoffs because we're going to the playoffs. I got an email yesterday from the Yankees saying they're selling postseason tickets right now, single-game postseason tickets for group sales, 10 or more people. They're already preparing to be in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? The Yankees are not going to be in the playoffs. The Red Sox are going to the playoffs in the yellow jerseys. You're done, Grant. Rent-free, real estate in your head. Will, I love you. Grant, I hate you. Let's keep going here. Nathan Iavaldi, over 6 strikeouts, minus 165. Great bet, Grant. I would say over 12 and do it at plus 300 because that's what he's going to do tonight. He's going to shred the Yankees up, one side up and down the other.
Yeah, okay. Well, clearly you're much more confident in my own bet than I am. Nathan Iavaldi has been very good at home, which also means he hasn't been great on the road, but that doesn't matter because the game is at Fenway. This season so far, he is 10-8 with a 3.58 ERA. Again, there's a bit of a dichotomy between being home and on the road. He's got 188 strikeouts in 173 innings, so you're usually getting over – well, on average, you're getting over a strikeout per inning from this guy. I think he lasts at least 6 innings tonight. I mean, even if he gives up 4 earned runs, the Red Sox have no issues leaving those guys in for 6 or 7 innings and then bringing the relievers in. And I think he will get more than a strikeout per inning tonight. The Yankees pretty much hit home runs or they strike out. I mean, I saw a great stat on what players' batting averages would be if you took out all the at-bats where they struck out. And there were so many Yankees up there near the top of the list. I think they had 2 over 400 in this stat. And it just goes to show that, you know, when you think of the Yankees, you don't think, oh, yeah, they really get on base. You know, they got freaking Joey Gallo hitting .50. And so I think that there's going to be a lot of strikeouts today. I think both teams are going to be swinging for the fences, but the Yankees even more so than the Red Sox. Iavaldi gets 9 strikeouts, I will predict.
Love it. Gloria, hey, how's it going? Gloria, I got 2 questions for you. First of all, how does it feel to have Will Reed back on the show for the day? Also, number 2, who you got tonight, Yankees or Red Sox? Will, say hi to Gloria. She misses you.
How you doing, Gloria? It's great to see all the fans of Parlay Power Hour back. I missed our regular crowd, and that was you were one of those, Gloria. So I'm happy to see you back here.
We've developed a couple new ones. Chi-Town Wild 100s. He's been here for about 3 or 4 weeks. And Saeed Escalante Sosa is Tanner's new BFF as of about a week and a half.
Saeed came on. Saeed was like commenting on last night's show. He's like, oh, because he likes the Saints too. The Patriots got the Saints this week. He's like, oh, Saints gonna beat the Patriots. Yankees. He was like, yo, Yankees. He's just out of nowhere. Yankees win 2 or 3 this weekend. You got to wear a Yankees jersey. I'm like, yeah. I said, save this stuff for Parlay Power in the morning. He's like, oh, I got class. I'm like, come on, Saeed. All right, so. Will, we're going to go with you here. All right, wait, we got Gloria's come back. Yankees is my pick, and nicest Gloria. Gloria. Gloria, you know Garrett Cole just gave up 7 runs in 5.2 innings? Come on now, Gloria. All right, Yankees, Red Sox over 9 runs. Will the Wizard read? Will the Wi-Fi read? Back on the clock here. Why are we going to go over 9 tonight?
I mean, these teams like to score, and despite the pretty good pitching matchup on the mound for both teams, they're going to want to come out here swinging for the fences, as Grant said. Sure, there might be a lot of strikeouts, but there's probably going to be a good amount of home runs and balls that are hit far deep into those corners of Fenway. So I mean, I see a lot of runs coming in. Grant mentioned that Iavaldi probably gives up around 4, maybe 3 runs, but then that bullpen comes in for Boston. Boston probably gets 4, maybe on Garrett Cole when he's in there. You get the 4-4 tie. You know you're going to at least push when you have to get another run to 5. So I think they're going to be scoring a lot. The bullpens might have to come in. This might go to extra innings. I don't know. I could feel like coming in. It's a playoff atmosphere. I think they're going to want to score a lot of runs, and I think it's going to go over 9 at least.
I mean, I don't know about extra innings. I think it'll be an early night for us, honestly. Like I'll be chilling by like 9:30 when we're blowing them off the field. But anyways, yeah, honestly, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a tight game. I know that's how these teams play. The Yankees always seem to give it up late though, which is good. I love the over in this. Great bet. By the way, guys, do we know that Garrett Richards is actually the best reliever in baseball now? Like no joke. Like he's one of the best relievers in baseball.
Well, it serves him right. He shouldn't have been starting in the first place. I remember sometimes you would look at his stats and be like, oh, he had a good first inning. And then all of a sudden he would fall apart once he gets to the second or third inning. So maybe just the Red Sox just got to keep him out there for 1.5 inning, 1.2 innings. Then he serves his time and he can be a good pitcher.
Yeah, G-Money, Garrett Richards. Well, Grant, you hate Garrett Richards.
I don't hate Garrett Richards. You dubbed him the over king.
Not anymore. He's the reliever of the year. When I went to the Red Sox when they played the Rays on Labor Day, and it was like Wander hit a home run, or the Rays came back. The Rays had just taken the lead, and then Garrett Richards was in the pen, and he threw one over the bullpen. I was like, this is not good. This is not good at all.
That was the epic meltdown out of Boston.
That was the meltdown. Yeah, that was when I was like, but you know what? We came back. We won the next. No, we lost the second, and then we won the next 2, I believe, in a 4-game series. Those were huge wins. Grant was like, "Oh, those don't mean anything. Those don't mean anything."
Tanner was saying, "Look at what the freaking Red Sox did. Look what they did. Yeah, they won 2 out of 4. Big whoop
against the best team in the American League." Grant,
who should not have passed you in the standings in the first place.
Grant, do you realize we don't have a great roster? Like when you look at the Yankees roster versus our roster, they have a better roster. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat that, but why are we still here, Grant? It's that Boston freaking grit, baby. Grit. All right, Bobby Dalbec to hit a home run. Well,
listen, Gloria and whoever else is listening. This is why he's only a guest appearance on Fridays. All right, he just can't hold his own.
You would think though, if he's had this long to prepare for USA Wager Parlay Power Hour presented by USAWager.com, Boston Strong, Alec Buss, and this kid pisses me off too. Okay, we're on the show last night, and Alec Buss. I haven't heard from Alec. Alec Buss freaking forgets about me. And he texted me last night. Oh, you want to do a baseball spotlight show tonight? Like, no, no, I got to eat dinner. But Alec, next week, are you hopping on next week with us? Respond on Twitter. All right. Anyways, Bobby Dalbec to hit a home run. There we go. Love it, Alec Bussy. We miss you. Bobby Dalbec to hit a home run. Why are we picking Bobby Dalbec to hit a home run?
Well, Tanner, you are picking it. So how about you let us know?
Grant, I got a good stat for you. All right, I got a good stat for you. Over the last 30 days, what's a Hall of Fame player in baseball, Grant?
What do you mean, like numbers wise?
Average, 300 hitter, right? You're going to the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
All right.
300 with some home runs, yeah.
Have to talk about the one team nobody wants. Okay, listen, the Cardinals, Alec, they're going to go to California and get their ass kicked by the Dodgers. Let's calm down here. Let's calm down. But anyways, yes, I agree. The Cardinals and the Red Sox, you don't want to play either of those teams. Right now, Grant, I'm going to give you a stat. Batting 300, and I usually say just Grant. I'm used to that because you haven't been here in so long. All right, Grant, Will, here's the deal. Why is Bobby Dalbec going to hit a home run at plus 430 tonight? Because you know what? A Hall of Fame player is 300, right? That's good odds in baseball. 300 is great odds. You know what? In the last 30 days, guess how many home runs Bobby Dalbec hit?
8.
9.
Probably 10.
I wish it was 10 because it would make my point a little better here. But he's hit 9. All right. So I don't know what the math is. What's the math? I'm doing the math here.
That'd be what?
It's basically one every 3 games, pretty much.
9 divided by 30, 0.3. That's a 300 average. That's Hall of Fame numbers, Grant. So you're telling me Bobby Dahlbeck's got a 30% chance, which is Hall of Fame numbers, to hit a home run off Garrett Cole tonight? I'm taking
it doesn't even have to be off Garrett Cole. But
it doesn't even have to be off Garrett Cole. You know what? Give us Aroldis Chapman. Throw him at us. It doesn't matter. Bobby Dahlbeck hit a home run tonight at plus.
Chapman's gonna be throwing the ball at like 100 miles an hour, and any contact onto that ball is gonna be out of the yard. So.
Yeah, the last time Chapman, not the last time, but when we lost, when the Yankees swept us, Chapman was on the mound. And it was like, we want Chapman. We wanted Chapman. And he almost blew the game. We want Chapman tonight. Bobby Dahlbeck hits a home run. He's been heating up seriously, though. I mean, August, he was a rookie of the month in August, 7 home runs, 21 RBIs. September, been a little colder, 5 home runs. Still, over the past, I believe, 30 days, he's the 6th ranked first baseman in baseball offensively. And he's only a rookie. He's 26, 27 years old. Dude's a stud. 6'4", 226 pounds of freaking home run power tonight. Go Bobby Dahlbeck.
Taylor, you didn't even mention the most lethal home run hitter on your team, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, he is. Kyle Schwarber's pretty damn good. Low key. I Grant, you know what? I'm going to take back my comment. I said Kyle Schwarber doesn't help us. Kyle Schwarber's helped us a lot. He's helped us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do too much when he first came over from the Nationals, but he's made an impact now.
Well, that's what Nationals players do. They go to any team and they make them better. That's why the Nationals themselves are so good this season.
It contributed to everybody's success.
Yeah, well, Juan Soto is still good. But by the way, Will, I don't want to hurt your feelings here, but Wander Franco is better than Juan
He's
Soto.
not. Juan Soto is the best hitter in the league.
Well, keep in mind, Wander Franco can't even drink a beer here, so keep that in mind.
Well, Juan Soto can barely drink a beer. He's 22.
But he can drink a beer. That's the difference.
I still think Juan Soto is a hair better. But I think Wander's probably going to pass him next year.
Grant, that stat you sent, I'm just talking about in the future, like how they project. That stat you sent me on Twitter, I mean, that got me freaking going. Like, Wander, he struck out 3 times and it's past 110 at-bats.
Yeah, the numbers were something along the lines of, in Wander Franco's last 110 plate appearances, he's hitting .364 with a 600 slugging percentage, and he struck out 3 times and walked 8 times. Something ridiculous.
Going back to the Iavaldi strikeouts numbers, when I was looking at Juan Soto's 131 walks yesterday, which is by far and away way more than anyone else in the MLB. I also noticed that Joey Gallo leads the league in strikeouts, but is second in walks. He has like 109 walks, but he has 200 strikeouts.
Hall of Fame numbers there too.
He's not hitting though. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's why his average is like 150 or so. I don't even know what it is, but he can't hit the ball. He either strikes out or walks or hits home run.
Joey Gallo is like plus 250 to hit a home run. Like he's the favorite to hit a home run tonight. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's a terrible bet.
Short porch, the freaking short porch, or the short porch of Anthony Rizzo to Joey Gallo. The short porch is in effect. How's the short porch doing right now, boys? How's the short porch doing right now? Wild card runs through Boston. That's how the short porch is doing. Anyways, that was Parlay Power Hour, boy. That was an electric show today. Alec Bussey, I got to address this comment. Someone is going to need to check on Tanner's mental well-being. You know, Alec Bussey, you talk a big game. Alec Bussey, you talk a big game. Why don't you come on the show? Why don't you come on the pod? All right. So, do we have any more bets? What's our lock? If we had to go, Yankees over the over, Red Sox on the money line, or Iavaldi?
Over.
I like the over.
That's my lock.
All right, over 9. I might have to do a little sprinkling on the over. A little sprinkling, Grant. A little sprinkling. Final thoughts, boys. Should we start with Will?
Start with Will. Put him on the spot.
Will,
final thoughts. Big weekend in Miami. Big weekend in Boston for this game. I mean, I'm rooting for the Yankees because screw you, Tanner. I don't like the Red Sox, and that's Parlay Power Hour.
We were friends, asshole.
He's signing the show off too. He said that's.
It didn't matter what you guys had to say. Just screw Tanner. Go Yankees.
I'm like, you suck.
No, Tanner, you're an asshole to me on a daily basis. All right, this is just karma coming back to you.
Wait, you make fun of me on a daily basis, dude. Like, honestly, you guys are mean. Why? What? Alec Bussy, Gloria, it's going to Gloria. You know what, Gloria? Since you're a fan, you're a friend of the program. I'm not gonna hate on you, but go Red Sox.
Gloria's restoring order.
Oh, Grant. What are your final thoughts, Grant? Go Yankees.
You know what's actually very funny, Tanner, is the fact you brought up Wander Franco, because Wander Franco was going to be my final thought for today. Do you want to hear his numbers from this month? And I know he's injured right now. He's hitting .367, okay? Slugging .633. You go back to last month, he was hitting .313. Like, this guy is just unbelievable. And like I said, I still think Soto's better. He's leading the league in batting average. Has the most walks. He's second in OPS. He's got 29 home runs, 92 RBIs. He may have an outside shot at NL MVP, Tanner. We missed him in our conversation. I still wouldn't put him at Harper and Tatis level, but he might be third. But yeah, Wander Franco is just unbelievable. I can't believe you brought it up, Tanner. I thought I was gonna have my moment in the sun. But yeah, that's my final thought.
No, I mean, I talk about AL East. I'm an AL East fanatic. I like the Blue Jays. I like the Rays. I like the Red Sox. I like the Orioles. Don't like the Yankees. First of all, my final thought, let's see here. We're still here, Grant. We never went anywhere. The yellow jerseys are fire. I might go buy one today, honestly. I might go spend $200 on a yellow jersey. I don't care, because you know what? I'm here to win. I'm here to win a World Series. And if that's what it takes, that's what I'll do. Second of all, Will, you're an a-hole. Third, Grant, you're an a-hole. That was Parlay Power Hour for September 24th, 2020. Only got a comment here. I love you, Tanner, but I'm going with the Yankees, and when I win, you have to send me a T-shirt. I'll tell Ryan. Ryan's got to send her the T-shirt. Ryan's got to send her a T-shirt, not me. Right?
Tanner, you want to know what the Red Sox yellow jerseys look like?
What?
They look like this, and I think any Madden fan is gonna know what I'm talking about here.
Sharing the screen.
They look like these.
No, they don't.
These
Grant.
Eagles throwback jerseys.
All right. Do not compare the Boston Strong City Connect jerseys to the Eagles, okay? That's the worst thing you've done on this show. Low key, I like
it. Might be disrespectful to the survivors of Boston, the whole Boston Strong movement.
Boston Strong, Grant. Yeah. All right. Low key, I like the yellow jersey. Alec Bussy. Low key, I like
what does yellow represent about Boston? They could have
come up with Boston. Grant, I know. Grant, you said you wanted to run. Oh, I'm a runner. You said you wanted to run the Boston Marathon. You don't even know the colors of the freaking Boston Marathon?
No, I don't. I'll be honest.
Grant, dude.
I didn't want to run the Boston Marathon like it was a dream, Tanner. All right. I was qualifying for that thing super easy.
I'm gonna have to fundraise for it because I'm so slow. I'm gonna have to fundraise for $20,000 to run the Boston Marathon. All right, that was Parlay Power Hour. Will, you know how we sign it off now? Just like Cam Newton, one thumb, one finger, one pinky. Well, you gotta do it.
Too bad I can't even.
Come on,
I can't. You
got
it. All right, put your hand up. Put your hand up. No, like
put it out. Closed fist.
One thumb.
Close. Put your thumb up.
Put your thumb up.
Put your pointer finger up.
And then you put your pinky up.
Yep. And now turn your hand 180 degrees. Like lock it in.
I don't know. That wasn't a step.
Well, that was mine. That's my thing.
All right. So we do that, and then we say one thumb, one finger, one pinky. All love.
All love, baby.
All love.
That was Parlay Power Hour for September 24, 2021. Will the Wizard Reed is back. He will be making Friday appearances. Grant Mitchell, as always, is an Electric Factory. And go Red Sox. See you tomorrow. See you Monday. I might get on here by myself and talk about the game tomorrow. Go Red Sox.